So Saturday night, we met up. We got dressed up again, all prettied, and then we met up and for our separate groups, like our male class and GC groups. And then we met up as a whole, which meant walking into our room where we usually meet. And all the guys were already there because that's where they met for their GC meeting. And they were all like around the edge of the room. So when the girls filed in, we had to be in the middle, and it consisted pretty much of the guys standing on the outside staring at us. More awkwardness, and it was like, seriously, just look away. I want to have a conversation with my friends without you guys staring at me. It's just, I thank you for the compliment, but please stop. But they didn't stop. They just kept staring, and some of them stopped their conversation so they could stare some more. It was silly. But luckily, after a while, people started filing out of the room and kind of hung out outside, so that's what we did. We stood outside instead, and then we all left, and we had our boat party, but we're not allowed to be on boats for some reason. The story wasn't told to us, at least not me, but we're not allowed on boats anymore, so we just went into like a boathouse on the edge of the water. It was still really pretty. It had a deck. It was nice. We had a live band, which was really cool, and really cheap drinks, so it was fun. We had a lot of dancing, and some people played the boat race. It wasn't bad. So yeah, it was really cool. And then at the end, you could either go into town and go to more pubs, or you can go back to the college and go to bed, which is what I chose because I'm a party pooper. So I went back to the dorm and I just fell asleep right away. And I woke up feeling like poo. So bad. But, oh well. It was okay. We didn't have anything until like 1:30 in the afternoon, and we played rugby, like touch rugby. So the guy that I met, we're friends. He is in charge of the sports stuff here at our college, at Christ College, and he likes to push the whole playing sports for our college onto everybody, and especially rugby, because nobody wants to play rugby because it's dangerous and it hurts. So he was really pushing it for touch rugby that afternoon, and I tried it. I didn't do anything. I just walked back and forth, but it looks like it's a lot of fun. If I could just get past the fact that I'm going to be tackled with absolutely no pads, I think I will probably try it. We'll see. There's lots of training involved, so I don't know. I'll probably go to the training, and then when the actual thing comes around, I'll decide. But yeah, it was fun. And then after that, we all watched movies together. I don't remember what the movie is called, but I don't know, it was funny. It was an English comedy, so I don't know. It was weird. It wasn't like something we were used to. It was weird. But yeah, so after that, I just kind of hung out, sat around. I think I watched TV. Like, there's this group that shares stuff. I don't know. It was interesting. So yeah, really boring Sunday night. I wasn't used to a boring Sunday night because we were doing stuff constantly all week. But yeah, and then Monday, classes started. I had my first lab, and it was really interesting. Found out what we were going to be doing all semester. Well, not all semester, but most of the semester. And it sounded like a lot of fun. And our teacher, lecturer, lab instructor, whatever you want to call him, he was really knowledgeable and really approachable, so I'm looking forward to that one. And then yesterday, Tuesday, I had 3 classes. Yeah, I had my 3 classes, like lectures, pretty much in a row, and it was painfully boring. They talk too fast, so I had to get all my lectures offline because they go way too fast for me. But, oh well. And then I had technically 2 classes today, but it was just one. It was like 2 periods long, so it was 2 hours long. And yeah, so I accidentally fell asleep but the notes are online, and yeah, I didn't miss much from what I understand. But yeah, so it wasn't bad. Monday there was a thing called the Barrel, and basically we just all met on campus, or not everybody, but a lot of people met on campus and drank beer and other stuff. That's pretty much all it was, and apparently that's tradition. And there's a barbecue. There was a barbecue, but yeah, apparently they do that a lot here. They have these things called barrels, and you just go and you drink on campus at a designated area. I don't know. It was interesting. Like, me and a few of the kids, like the girl from Iowa State and a few other people from the U.S., we were talking about it. We're like, this is just strange. Like, it's normal to have drinking events on campus with certain groups. And at Iowa State, like, no alcohol anywhere on campus, even if it's like an event. Like, you have to get a permit here, I think, is how it works. But still, like at Iowa State, not allowed. So I don't know. It's actually really cool because people are really responsible actually about it. Like, I didn't see a lot of ridiculously drunk people, and I haven't heard any issues from it. So it's actually really awesome, and it's a great way to get to know people. And then yeah, so last night there was a few comedians, but one really, really funny one. So we went to that, and yeah, it was hilarious. I almost cried. She was so funny. She was an older woman, probably 50s maybe, 40s, 50s. She's from Australia, and yeah, she said a lot of inappropriate things, like the C word and the B word, and like it was just bad. Like, you would not expect it out of her, because she like looked like a nice old, like, not old lady, but a nice lady, and she was just like inappropriate, and it was funny. We enjoyed it, but yeah. Oh yeah, and Sunday, totally forgot I did this on Sunday. Sunday we went to a rock beach before we watched movies. This was like after touch rugby, before we watched movies, and we went to this rock beach, and it was like you had to go down a path that was like down a hill that was straight down, and it was dirt, so it was slippery, and there was a rope that didn't help, and you would run into trees and could have died, but we went down it anyway. And then it was just like rocks everywhere on the beach, and then there's like a giant rock out in the ocean, and then another giant rock a little bit farther out. So to get from rock to rock, you had to swim. So we all swam to the first rock, which the water was freezing, and the day was kind of cold. Like, when we first started to head out, it was hot. But then we got there, and with Tasmanian weather, it like switches off and on so fast that it was like decently hot. And then we got there, and it was like, oh hey, you're at the beach, let me pick up the wind and bring in the cloud cover, so it's kind of chilly. And yeah, so the water was freezing, but we got up to the next rock. Some people swam to the second rock and jumped off it. There was one guy that jumped off backwards, like did a backflip off of the very top of it. It was insane. He was crazy, but he was like fit as a fiddle, like built like 20 pack. His pecs were as big as like normal boobs. It was intense. He was huge. So, I don't know. He's probably athletic and he could handle it, but yeah. So we did that for a few hours. I just laid on a rock and slept. That's all I did. And I swam from rock to rock, and that's it. So, yeah. But it was fun. It was nice and relaxing. And I got to finally go in the ocean. Got to taste the nasty salt water, and I accidentally snorted it up my nose because I don't know how to swim. So that sucked, but it was funny. So it's okay. And I don't know what it is. This is a rant, but I don't know what it is about this place, but I am covered in bruises and scratches. Like, my knees, I think this knee, you can't see what knee it is because it's below the table, but my right knee has like 5 bruises on it. Like, okay, my right leg has like 5 bruises on it from what I could tell, and a few scratches. My feet are all scratched up from the rock place. The guy that I hung out with, that my all-week leader that walked me back to my dorm after one of the parties, got locked out of his room. So I had to, and they had no way of opening it. Like, there's no way. The guy from administration even came down and like try to like unlock it with his little machine thing, like reset it and unlock it, and it would not work. There's no way. So he had me, since I'm small, crawl through one of the windows after I'd been drinking, mind you, fall onto his bed and open his door for him. Well, my bracelet decided to dig into my arm and make that bruise. Like, it's kind of hard to see, but it's huge and painful, and it's a lot darker when you look at it in person. But yeah, it hurts. And I didn't get it, like, it didn't start to form until like a day or two later. So I was like, ow, that hurts, the next day. And I figured out why. But I was like, whatever, nothing there. Slight, like, indent, but that's fine. And then the next day, it's like this massive bruise, and I don't know what's going on. I never bruise. And then this arm, I have 2 bruises. I don't, like, I don't even know where those are from. I just woke up and I have these bruises on my arm that hurt really bad. And that's just how it is. I keep waking up finding bruises on me, and I don't know where they're coming from. Like, absolutely no idea. It's insane. Another rant. I started working out on Monday because I want to come back to the US fit, like ripped. Like, I want a 6-pack. It's probably not going to happen, but I'm trying. I started out with crunches, like an ab workout, and my stomach was dying yesterday. But then yesterday I was like, I gotta work out again. I can't be lazy. So I did a leg workout, my Brazilian butt workout. You might have seen my Facebook status about it. I accidentally too many. So today my legs and butt hurt, and the hill we walk on to go to and from campus is intense. So I was dying. I wanted to just stop and sit down because my legs and butt hurt so bad from my workout yesterday. And going up and down that hill, I was just dying. I wanted to just lay down on the sidewalk and stay there until someone picked me up and carried me the rest of the way. But I kept going. I worked out again today. I did arms and abs. And I already know that my abs are going to die tomorrow. My arms already died. Like, I feel like they're jelly. But yeah, so that's fun. I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, now I need to shower so that I can get ready because there's a clubs expo sort of thing. But this one is different from Iowa State. They give you alcohol. Something about, like, if you sign up for a club and you pay their dues, like the membership dues, they'll give you free drinks, or they'll give you free tokens for drinks or something. Like, I'm not exactly sure how it goes, but there's alcohol involved. And it's just weird. But I'm really excited because me and a few friends, we have like a Facebook page. One of them started it, the girl from Iowa State, and it's basically, if you want to do something here in Tasmania or Australia or somewhere nearby, you just post like, hey, this sounds interesting, I really want to do it. Anybody else interested? And then you can get people to do it with you. A few of us that are a part of that page, we wanted to do the bushwalking club because we would really like to just go out on hikes and tour around. There's a lot of beautiful mountains and bays and just things like that we want to do. So I'm excited to sign up for that. I'm going to meet up with one of the girls, and then hopefully another girl will be able to meet up with us. But we're going to go walk around and probably sign up for that one. I'm super excited. So yeah, hopefully my next video won't be so long. It probably shouldn't be because I only have it'll be like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday on it, maybe Sunday on it, so like 4 or 5 days on it. And hopefully I don't do too much, that I have like an hour of stuff to talk about. So yeah, sorry, 3 videos is a lot, I know, but enjoy!